Everyone go sniper, he says. We're actually all going sniper in a competitive game. If you told me 2 weeks ago that I'd be having fun in competitive TF2, I'd have called you a liar and had you vote kicked for scamming. Taking a quick look at my channel, you could probably tell that I like TF2. But what you probably don't know is that I don't like playing games competitively. I don't like this sense of playing to win, or the constant anxiety and dread that you feel as you debate and criticize your every single move, as it could have a drastic change in the outcome of the game. This last week was completely different though. I played competitive TF2 and I liked it. It was pretty good. I honestly had more fun in it than I thought I would, and more fun than I do in casual TF2. Before I just jumped straight into a competitive game, I wanted to get a loadout ready. I had a vague idea of the general classes that are normally picked, being 2 scouts, 2 soldiers, a demo, and a medic. However, I don't really like scout, soldier's boring, demo's even more boring, and I don't want my team to have to rely on my crappy medic. So I picked the sniper with the huntsman.
Yeah, that seems about right.
I used to play a ton of huntsman sniper when I first started playing, so it seemed like the right choice. I made my loadout that I used to play with at the beginning of TF2, and set out to play competitive.
Nothing personal, mate.
The first thing I noticed about competitive is that the queue times in this mode are insane. I felt like I was queued up for a challenger ranked game in League.
It's been 300 minutes on the queue.
Now there were a few times where the queue was a few minutes long, but that was the shortest. The average wait time was around 20 to 30 minutes to get in a game, and sometimes went past that, going up to 45 minutes to find a match. But even though it took a while to find a game, I waited it out, because I was eager yet cautious to play my first game of competitive. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. The first game didn't go well. But that was to be expected. What wasn't expected was that they changed your settings. My view model FOV and the sensitivity were changed from what they normally were, and I have no idea why. I can understand if my normal FOV was too high, because you know, you see more stuff, but the other 2 settings have no difference on the game except for how it feels to me. I mainly spent a good portion of the game trying to get it back to how it felt normally, and when I did play, I didn't do well. But I kept my head up. I was in too deep now, and I wanted to go until I get placed.
Start fighting!
Come on, hit yourself with the Boston. Hit it. Hit yourself.
Yeah, come on, hit yourself, idiot.
Hit yourself.
After playing a few games, I started to notice that competitive didn't really feel like it was competitive. It felt kind of like a different game mode, or a queue option. Bringing the game down to 6v6 from 16 definitely changes some things. For example, people actually care about the objective, which feels so refreshing.
Okay, with the heavy gun, I think we should push up.
I feel like casual TF2 is just a bunch of people trying to get epic kills for their super cool frag montages. Me being one of them. Speaking of getting kills, taking the game down to 6 players on each team makes kills feel so much more impactful and meaningful. At the same time though, it makes deaths feel that much more detrimental and important to avoid. I never truly understood the significance of the phrase med down, but I really get it now. Got the medic.
Down. Nice shot, Gaming Wizard.
Thank you. As I played, I started to slowly get a feel for how the mode worked. There were some bad games and some average games, but it wasn't until game 8 that I truly started to pop off. Got the medic. Got him. I'm top of the scoreboard. That's right, that was me. I was the guy who got that taunt kill in a competitive game, got on a 5-player kill streak and got 3rd on the board. This is also the game where my KDR peaked at 3.0. By this time I really started to get better and had completely dusted off my huntsman skills. But no one, and I mean no one, could expect what came next. Yes, I just got a shiny in Pokemon Go. Sorry, I got excited. You know what? I'll share my good fortune. I'll play medic. Since I got a shiny Pokemon Go. Even though we lost, and I did horribly as medic, I knew it was just another game where matchmaking wasn't on my team's side, and that there were more better games coming on the horizon. And besides, I hadn't got placed yet. Which is another thing I'd like to point out that I thought was weird. To get placed, you have to win 10 games, not play 10 games. I found that a little odd, and can be tedious, especially with TF2's matchmaking. It took me around 20 games to get placed, nearly double what it requires you to actually do. As I kept playing, I realized something.
Detective gamer, kill yourself.
Control points is not fun.
Who here stands tired?
Same with you, gaming wizard. Dog shit.
That's so funny. It wasn't until that happened that I realized there were people who actually cared about winning and climbing, and I didn't. It made me realize that I didn't care about that stuff, and I was genuinely enjoying TF2. Honestly, I couldn't tell you why people care about ranking up in competitive TF2, unless there's rewards. Are there rewards? There's no gold guns or special skins, so... All of this led to me getting placed, and I got... Mercenary 3? Is that good? What's that, like bronze 1? That sounds about right. If I'm being honest, when I found out my rank, I didn't really care. It didn't really have an impact on me, because I wasn't playing for rank. I was playing for fun, and it felt good. Playing competitive TF2 was a weird experience that I look forward to returning to, and possibly even sharing with BagelCon one day. Sure, it has its bad games, but the ones that are good are that much better than casual TF2. Everything feels like it has meaning and purpose instead of, like I said earlier, everyone just running around trying to get kills. It was definitely an experience that is worth to try if you haven't. If you have a premium account or bought the orange box like I did, what's the worst that could happen? Why not try it? And if you're free to play, get good, scrub.